Hello my lovelies, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are a new viewer here, hello! My name is Mahala Undergachu. I am an Ethiopian American artist and I make college, lifestyle, and art videos, so if that's something you're interested in, be sure to hit the subscribe and hit the bell right next to it to get notifications whenever I post. Just before we get started into the video, don't forget to check out my art Instagram at KimmaMiles to see more of my artwork. Don't forget to leave a comment if you're feeling ever so gracious. Leave a like, and let's get to the topic of the video. For today's video, I wanted to show you guys the process of being a part of my first arts exhibition. So for this exhibition, the title is called Live Arts, and usually it's done every year at UNCSA, and it's like only for the design and production students at our school. And pretty much how it works is there's an amalgamation of artists and technical designers, and we all work together to create each pieces of our own individual vignettes, and then putting that all together and creating a whole kind of exhibition experience. And so I wanted to kind of share this with y'all because it's very exciting. This whole process was very new to me, and I was the only first year in this exhibition, so I was very scared. But it ended up turning out so well, and everything was just so good. So let me tell y'all about how this came to be. So pretty much what happened, how I got involved with this exhibition was the main director, shout out to Romello if you're watching, love you. He reached out to me and thought that I would be a really good fit for the exhibition. And so pretty much how it worked, the first few meetings, it was like maybe 10 to 15 artists that would show up, and every week we would talk about kind of the theme for the piece, and at this time the theme was called Behind Closed Doors. So pretty much like we're showing pieces of our vulnerabilities. It could be like past trauma, it could be like insecurities, all that kind of stuff. So kind of the prompt of the exhibition was what would life be like, what would the world look like behind closed doors if everybody like kind of was open and vulnerable about themselves. And so that's the first few the first few meetings. It was like kind of a workshop to get a good idea of what we kind of wanted to show, and kind of sharing and having this really nice community kind of aspect of the exhibition, because it was a very personal and kind of emotional process for everybody, I think. So but I feel like that's where the best art kind of comes from, is from like deep in the soul. So yeah, so those were the first few meetings, and then I came across this idea of combining my Ethiopian culture and my queer identity as well, and how there's so much like conflict kind of between that, because Ethiopian culture, if y'all don't know, is very conservative, and like being gay is like pretty much illegal in the country. And so and being bi, it's like, of course, like nobody's ever really heard of it. So I was like, this would be really interesting to explore what that would look like if I were to combine these two parts of my identity and kind of just accepting them as one big kind of like thing, you know? So that was my idea that I came up with, and I'll put photos of these sketches of what I what my ideas were for this kind of theme. And so I knew I wanted to have this kind of video. You know when you go to a museum and it's like an abstract kind of video, so it's like kind of, it could be like people's eyes zoomed in, or it just looks very like artsy, kind of abstract. So that's the kind of vibe I wanted. And I knew I wanted it to be projected, and I wanted to be in the video, and I would be like creating all of my pieces and everything that I'd be wearing. I wanted to have this kind of like goddess of the gender spectrum, or goddess of the sexuality kind of thing, like Ethiopian goddess of sexuality, let's say that. Yeah, that sounds cool. And I wanted to have this kind of feel of like very ethereal, very kind of powerful, and just like in touch with myself. And I knew I wanted to have this like head structure, like not head, hair structure made out of like yarn and wire, and kind of having these different gender symbols that are like around my head to kind of like have a halo feel almost. And so I put some sketches here, and throughout this video I'm gonna put up process videos of putting this all together. So it's kind of gonna be a commentary slash time-lapse process video slash commentary in the moment. And also I wanted to address, before going to the video, I do understand there is a whole spectrum of genders, and I didn't know what to do for the symbols because I was like, I don't want it to just seem like I only think there's like female and male. Like, no, like there's so much spectrum of orientation and just the beauty of that fluidity. But for this piece I just wanted to kind of simplify it and make it just like easy to understand. So what symbols that I wanted on my headband were like female, female, male, male, and then like one female symbol to represent myself. So I just want to preface that I don't think there's only two genders, of course, but I thought that would look more aesthetically pleasing as well to look at, and I wasn't sure what to do about that. So pretty much how I got the materials after ordering them, and we each received a budget of $100 to spend on materials and all that, which was very nice, very nice. And so I got wire, yarn, and I also wanted to make my own kind of jewelry and have these kind of like neck pieces and just kind of gold wire everywhere to kind of contribute to the ethereal feel. And so yeah, so I got those materials and then I got to work. So I'll put in the footage of that here. And it's pretty much just a process of trying to figure out how to make these gender or sex symbols, I should say, with the wire. And it was a bit of a struggle at first, but I was able to get a hand of the process and everything, and using my pliers as well, I was able to put all that together. So that was very fun, and it was a very interesting process, very different from anything I've ever done really. And it was really exciting once it got to the yarn and twisting that around the wire, because then it really started to look like hair and all started to come together, which was very exciting. And so yeah. We're making progress, y'all. So right now I'm just wrapping. I think that's all I'm gonna do today. Almost done with wrapping this first female symbol apart. Oh, it's unraveling. Oh no. I'll fix that later. This is turning out a lot better than I thought it would be. Like, bitch, period. So I'm just wrapping it up and then I'm hot gluing the ends whenever I run out of yarn. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. I was just watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and I think that's all I'm going to do today because I still have plenty of time. So I'm trying to work on it like at least 30 minutes a day, and it's going pretty well so far. So yay, and I'm glad I got a process down and everything. It's like looking like hair, like it's going to be like this. Yeah. Ooh, bitch, period. Look at that. Also looks so cool. April 22nd. I haven't been really giving much like time dates or like commentary for this part of the footage at least, because usually I'm working and I like to watch my show and not really talk much. But I just wanted to like record a little bit. I'm about to get started with working for the day. Where I left off, I finished one little bad boy. Look how cute she is. So I'm very excited. Oh, that's the bad side. There you go, that's better. And so I'm going to, my goal is to finish everything by tomorrow night. So it's gonna be a few late nights here and there. Because, yeah, I've only done one and I have 5 more to go. So I'm hoping to maybe make like 3 of them tonight and then 2 of them tomorrow, and hopefully finish all of the jewelry that I need to make. I want to make all of like, oh shoot, I need to get a headband. Maybe I'll get it tomorrow. I need to get a headband to attach these babies, like just a plain black headband, probably from like dollar store or something, or I can ask somebody if they have one. I might just ask. But yeah, so I am very excited. So hopefully get everything, like all the crafty things done by tomorrow night, because I'm planning to film everything by Saturday, and we shall see how that goes. I have a lot on my plate right now. I was talking with my mom earlier and I was like, I feel like one of those waiters that have like plates on their shoulders and like all everywhere, like trying to balance everything and not let one thing crash. I'm like, ah. Like I didn't upload a video this week because I just don't have time to film right now. Hopefully, I truly don't know. Okay, so I'm back. I went on a little Sonic run with some friends. Do I regret it? Maybe. Who is to say? Anyways, what I'm talking about, I'm gonna try, as I was saying, as I was interrupted midway through my talking, I'm gonna try to finish 3 more of these tonight. Hopefully. It's 10 o'clock right now. We shall see how much I get done. I probably just won't record the whole process because y'all know what it looks like. Y'all know what happens, like what's going on. And yeah, that is the video. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good night right now, or a good day, or a good evening, afternoon, whatever's going on. So then after that, I attached each of the pieces to the headband, and that took a bit, but not too long. And then y'all can see my excitement in a few moments. Once it was all put together, it felt like so surreal, because as I'm talking about it, it sounds like it was a very quick process, but it actually took a long time because I only had like a few like minutes at night every day to work on it, and it took many late nights to put it all together, even if it looks very simple. But I was so proud of it and like overjoyed by just how good it looked, and it was like my first time kind of working with wire and yarn together, and yeah, it was just very, very exciting to see that all happen and just flow together so well. So then after putting all that together, I planned a day to go with my roommate to this park in Winston-Salem called Ronaldo Village, which is really lovely, and shoot my video footage there. So shout out to Camilla. She's amazing, y'all. Hit her up for some work because she is incredible, and she helped me put all this stuff together and filmed everything. And yeah, just all my love to you. Hey y'all, so it is currently oh my god. So today is April 26th. Right now it's about 10:20. I'm going to do my makeup, the look for the makeup. I finished the hair structure, everything last night. I added some finishing touches and I'll show y'all in a little bit. And I have this beautiful gown I'm gonna wear. I'm super excited. So I'm gonna take y'all along the way. And yeah, so here's a little time lapse of the makeup process. Right now I look a little busted, but it's okay. So here is the hair after being picked out, blow dried, all of the above. I just put in my contacts and yeah, so let's go through the routine, I guess. Alrighty, here's the finished look. I'm gonna add lipstick a little bit later so that I don't know, with the lipstick that I have, it's like very matte, dry lipstick, and so it dries out very like crackly if I leave it on for a long time, or sometimes it just like acts weird. So I'm gonna wait to put it on until a little bit later, until we leave, like a little bit before we leave. But yeah. So this is the look. I very much like it so far. On the way! Woo! We're here! Woo! Got my shit on. We're testing out how it looks right now with the lighting. Yeah. The camera woman. Yes, yes, yes angles, yes angles, yes ma'am.
That was so sad.
Alrighty, so I just came back to the dorm and we are done! Literally, I could not have asked for a better shoot. It was literally perfect. And it was so good. Camilla did an amazing job. I will show y'all once the exhibition is complete, because then I think I can show y'all the video and everything. Once I edit it together, it's gonna be a whole other thing. I'm just so happy. So after editing all the footage together, then I talked with some of the lighting people that were on the team and was asking like, hey, can I get some warm colors in here? Because y'all know me, I love my warm tones. I gotta have it everywhere I go because it makes me happy. And so the lighting technician that I was working with, he was so lovely and helping me out with everything, and he came up with this really awesome watercolor gobo effect for the lighting that would give a very kind of like flowy, magical kind of feel. And so we tested that out and that looked amazing. And so I was very, very pumped. And then I knew I wanted to decorate my kind of vignette, because each of us received like kind of a box of space to put all of our like pieces and everything. So we each had a box that was like maybe 7 foot by like 4 feet or something like that, and then like maybe 5 feet in depth. I don't know dimensions, I don't know that. But so I wanted to make sure there was like more kind of attraction to it rather than just having a projected video, because I felt like that would look kind of boring. So I knew I wanted to have some kind of like fabric draped across the box and make it look very like peaceful and kind of soothing and just like out of this world kind of feeling. So then once I figured out my idea for my vignette, then I went to get the fabric for the materials, so I'll put that footage there. And then once I gathered the fabric and got all my materials together, I was ready to load in everything into my vignette and figuring out the placement and everything. And that in and of itself was such an exciting and like just chef's kiss moment, seeing how everything was coming together. It was a little bit stressful at first because I literally had no clue what I was doing, and a lot of it was like just figure it out yourself because everybody was busy with their own thing. So I was like, I do not know where to go. Most of the time I was in like the gallery area and I was like I could probably look so ridiculous, but oh well. Then I got my reins back and I figured out what I was doing, but just in the moment I was like very spooked, you know. So yeah, the whole process was so exciting to put everything together, and everybody there was like super helpful. The stage managers, the designers, the artists, and everything. It was just such a lovely experience. So nice, so nice. And then once my piece was all put together and ready to go, that's when the shows started. So pretty much for this arts exhibition, it was only for one weekend, unfortunately. It was gonna be for 2, then things got like, the time schedule got out of hand. So it was only for one weekend, just 2 days, but it was so lovely to see all come together, and I got to walk through for the first time and see everything, because the whole exhibition was like its own thing. Like my vignette was just one piece of it, but it was so crazy. So I'll definitely include a full video of the exhibition at the end of this video if you guys are curious to see how it all turned out and how it all came together. But I'll include a little snippet of my specific piece right here. So yeah, after finishing the shows and everything, we got so much good feedback, and it was just such a lovely experience to hear from the audience and hear from people who walked through the exhibition. So then after all the shows were completed, it was a sad time, because then we had to put everything up and strike everything down. And it was very sad. As always, anything with like shows or exhibitions or anything is always just very like heartbreaking. All of the work that was put into this, and it's over. And but it was a very good experience, and then it's just very like just touching to be a part of this amazing experience as well, and just like be connected and meet so many amazing artists. Like the people there are just so talented, so good. I was like, give me all the content, give me all the creativity, please and thank you. And I'll just put in some of my like ending commentary about how I felt at that moment as well. Alrighty, so just wrapped with the live artists. We finished the loadout. I finished my loadout of my piece. All it really was just taking off fabric from the walls, but it's like very bittersweet. Like I don't know how to feel, because it was such a beautiful experience, but I haven't like really processed everything and like how amazing and like one of a kind this experience really is, and like being able to work with so many like incredibly talented people and upperclassmen. So I like feel just empty. But Mel, the main director, he gave us roses, and it's so sweet. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed seeing the process of seeing this whole arts exhibition come together. My first time being a part of an arts exhibition as well, and it was just so delightful, a very good first experience. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and comment if you're feeling ever so gracious. Comment down below if you've ever been a part of an arts exhibition. Have you been a part of a gallery? Have you been a part of like a community art thing? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more content from yours truly. Don't forget to check out my art Instagram at @KimMiles to see more of my artwork in a higher resolution and support me on there. Don't forget, if you're interested in seeing my artwork as well and supporting me, I have an Etsy shop which is linked down below, full of prints and goodies and everything you could possibly ask for. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous day, night, afternoon, morning, whatever you're having right now. And I'll see you next week. All right, bye. I love you. Bye. Mwah.